Hello and welcome to TA4 Fitness. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute core workout. So the rules of my classes always apply, and that is if you have any pain in these movements, stop, shorten the range of motion, don't work through pain. And then secondly, I want you to breathe through your nose as much as possible and not through your mouth. And then lastly, I'd like you to be barefoot or in zero drop shoes whenever you train, although this class doesn't really affect it too much. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. And what's going to happen here is we're going to do an interval workout, and I'm just going to show you the workout, the exercise as we go. But I'll tell you the first one, and the interval here is going to be 48 seconds of work and 12 seconds of rest. And we're just going to go 10 rounds here. So first one here is going to be a dead bug, and then I will describe the exercises as we go. But I want to get this one down, and then we'll start the timer. So with this one here, you're going to take your low back, you're going to flatten it all the way into the ground, push in the ground, brace your core, your head rests on the ground. So when your head rests on the ground, your back's going to try to get this space here underneath here. So you want to flatten that down. And then we're going to be bringing our knees up to 90 degrees here. Try not to let them come in because that's easy. You want them right about 90 degrees. Then you're going to brace your arms up, brace your core, push your low back in the ground, and that's how we're starting. So we're going for 48 seconds here. And then I will describe each exercise as they come up here. So I will come out a little early to keep us going here. Got the exercises on this screen here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull those knees up, arms up, push your lower back in the ground, brace your core, breathe through your nose, and just hold here. Getting that body warmed up here. Remember, if your knees are in, that makes it easy. You want them to be 90 degrees or even further out, and that makes it harder. Push your lower back into the ground, breathe through the nose. Deliver more oxygen to those working muscles when you breathe through the nose. And we're hanging here. Now, if this interval time is hard for you, you rest as needed. If it's easy, you can almost try to go right to the next exercise as soon as you're ready, or even hold this one a little longer. We're coming out here in 3, 2. All right, next one's called an opposite toe touch crunch. Straighten your legs. Take your right arm, bring it overhead. You're going to reach up and touch your left foot just like this, or your left shin. And we're going here in 3, 2. Now my opposite shoulder is crunching up off the ground here. So if I show you my other side so you can see a little better, keep going with the same side. See how my shoulder's off the ground? That's what you want here. We want to crunch. So we're doing right arm, left leg now, because that's the first one I said we're starting with. So we're crunching up. If your head bothers you, you could support it with your other hand. Some people get bothered by their neck in these exercises, and you're just going to do your best. Let's say you're tired, you rest. Catch your breath, and then when you're ready, you join back in again, doing reps here. Heel touches the floor, hand touches the floor. Try and keep the leg mostly straight. Try to touch your foot, but if you can only touch your shin, that's fine too. If it's too hard, you can also touch your knee. 3, 2, 1. Now, if it's easy, you keep working here and just do a couple extra reps on the one side. And then we're going to start the opposite side here in 3, 2, same thing, support your head if you want to. And now we go here. Breathe through that nose. And we're working here. Once again, let's say you're tired, rest. If you want to bend your knees, relax. And then if you repeat this exercise, next time you try and do better. I like to keep journals with my workouts. And I might say this was tough today, and I rested, in each exercise once, or whatever you put in your notes. And then next time you try and do better. There's 10 seconds left. Keep working. All right. 3, 2, 1. So you're finishing off there. All right. Now rest. We're going to go to a bicycle next. If you're ready to jump right in and you want to go straight through here, go ahead. Hands behind your ears. Ready? Lift your legs. Now send one leg out. Touch opposite knee to elbow. Touch opposite knee to elbow. Touch opposite knee. Try to sit in the leg all the way out. Send the leg all the way out. Once again, you're tired, you rest. This bicycle, right now we're going on the 4th minute here. Working up to the 4th minute here, and so your abs could be very tired. So if they are, you rest. Try to get nice rotation here. Drive that elbow. Once again, if you're tired, rest. Catch your breath, breathe. And then when you're ready, there's 10 seconds left here. Come right back in. Now, I'm gonna pop out here. We got 5 seconds left, keep working. Next one is an elbow side plank twist. You can either do this on your knees like this and bridge on up, and then you're gonna rotate down, touch your fist, or you can do it with your legs straight and your top leg behind. 3, come to a side, I'm on my left side, and let's go. If you're doing the full version, you're up like this, top leg is back, and you touch. If you're doing the knee version, your knees are stacked, and you're here, and you touch. Either one is fine. Try to push away from the ground with the shoulder. Don't let the shoulder jam up in your neck like this. You wanna be away. And then as always, if you're tired, you can rest. You can do like couple reps, rest, couple reps, rest. So there's 20 seconds left here. Stay on my knees for this side here. Now after this, we have the other side. We gotta balance out our sides. Core should be feeling really good. So once again, do your best on this one. Since you are doing sides, try to get about the same number of reps each side and time there. So now we would switch sides. And we're going here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go here. So let's say you got about 6 reps on this side. On the last side, that is, you would want to match that on this side. And once again, if you're doing full, your top leg is back. If they're stacked on top of each other, that's fine. But ideally, top leg is back. Get a little more rotation here, and we're working here. All right, both are good. There's 15 seconds left. I'll come out a little bit early again to check the next exercise. Keep working. 8 seconds to go. All right, our next one here is a plank. Now this plank's gonna be challenging. I like elbow plank. If you wanna do straight arm, that's fine. Elbows below your shoulders. Now, if you're gonna do knee, have your butt up in the air. Let's go, bring your hips in line. If you're gonna do full, you're still here. So notice that my core position, even if I drop my knees, it's still braced here. I'm still bracing my core, keeping tension, whether I'm on my knees. What you don't wanna do here is have your butt come in the air unless you're resting. Otherwise, you try and keep in this straight line, brace your core, breathe through that nose. So whether you're here, nice straight line with your body, or here. And then I also like to have my hands flat down like this, not rotated up and not in, because that rotates the shoulders in. So if you can have them out like this, your hands straight out in front of you, with your hands straight in front of your elbows, that's ideal. Wrapping up here in 3, and time. Okay, our next one here is a full tuck. This one is a hard one. Arms go overhead, you sit up tall, pull your knees in. If that's too hard, you can do a half tuck. Here we go, ready? Where you sit up and you reach under and clap under one leg. So you don't go as high and you crunch up a little bit here and you alternate legs. Full tuck, however, you come out, you sit up tall, pull your knees into your chest, swing your arms. All right? Either one is fine. It depends on how tired you are at this point and how burned you are. We have 2 more exercises after this, and we're gonna go into a little low back health now. So we're gonna still work the core, but we're gonna work it from low back side now. There is 10 seconds left. If you wanted to sit up a little bit more on this one, you could too. There's 5 seconds left. Okay, on this one, we're gonna do a Superman floor angel. So you're gonna lay on your stomach, and then we're gonna send the arms out overhead, and then pull down like we're doing a wall angel. Ready? All right, here we go. Arms go overhead, thumbs up, and then pull down, and put your face your palms to the ground. Lift your feet off the ground if you can, and then reach overhead. If you're tired, you can keep your feet on the ground, and you can even rest here in between. And then when you're ready, try and do another rep. Breathe through the nose. Keep your head in line with your spine. So I want you looking down. Try not to look up. That puts a kink in your neck. There is 15 seconds left here. Do your best here, finishing off. And we have one more exercise to wrap this up. And we're going to be staying in this position and do a swimmer, which will bring in a little bit more shoulder health and more core work here. All right, so rest here. There's 12-second break. A swimmer, your hands are behind your back. You're going to spin around, come up overhead, touch, and then come back. Ready? Let's go. Now I have to move my hands. I'm set up here by my bench, but ideally you would spin around. As your hands are behind you, your thumbs are pointing at each other. They rotate down, they rotate forward, they rotate up. You would touch, and then come back. If this hurts your shoulders, drag your hands on the ground. That might help it a little bit. If it still bothers your shoulders, just hold out in a T here, and this will be fine. That way we don't aggravate anything if you got something going on with your shoulders. However, if this does bother your shoulders, that usually is a sign that you would want to work on your shoulder mobility, because you might have something going on in there, shoulder mobility and strength, because this should be a pain-free movement. There's 5 seconds left here in this swimmer. And time. And that is our 10-minute core workout. Hope you liked it. Give a follow for more videos, and we'll see you next time. Later.